shaky game and a bad loss at home. You get a little bit tensed up and start hesitating and stuff. But all I can do is just trust my teammate and go back and look at the tape and see what I did wrong, what I did right, and just come into the game to the mindset to be aggressive and make the right play.
John Corrales, MassLive.com. Chris, how much of an impact did it have on your shooting, the three-point shooting, getting out in transition versus in game one facing more of a set defense?
I think that was one of our main things, is playing with pace. They're a great defensive team once they get set, and we play in the half court. So for the main thing is for us to just get out, try to get a stop, and get out and run, play with pace, and attack out of that, make quick decisions. And I was able to find open threes and pull up threes with that.
Eric, Mike Heller, 97.3 The Game in Milwaukee. About getting to the rim, they took that away on Sunday. Conscious effort, what was different on being able to get to the basket tonight?
Like Chris said, they're a great defensive team. They've had the pain on us. And I thought game one we had some good looks we just missed. But today I thought we kept attacking no matter if they packed the paint or not. We made the right decision, and trust each other, to make the right play, and we did that.
Eric named The Athletic, Giannis. It looked like early in the game you were really trying to make a conscious effort to find your teammates when they're out by the three-point line. Was that something, I know we talked a little bit about patience yesterday, but was that kind of part of your approach going into this one?
Yeah, I think in game one I didn't do a good job finding my teammates. I think I could do a better job. So, of course I wouldn't be aggressive, but at the end of the day you gotta make the right play. And start the game, the right play was the pass. So I was just trying to find guys, in the right spot and just make the right play.
Chris Doyle, Wisconsin State Journal. Eric and Chris, you guys were a combined 10 of 15 from beyond the arc. How does it help your game when Giannis is being more aggressive and able to kind of find his spots?
Works hand in hand. He's at his best when he's playing aggressive, getting downhill, getting to the paint, putting pressure on the defense. And in order for us to loosen up for that, we have to be willing to take and make shots, threes, play aggressive. So it works hand in hand. We both have to be aggressive. We both have to, try to score to help things out for him.
Matt Velasquez, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. There's a lot more switching from you guys on defense instead of dropping against the pick and rolls. Just how much do you think that energized you guys, allowing you to kind of lean into your aggressiveness?
As much as they're great on defense, they're great on offense. They like to get downhill. Same as us, make the right play. In game one, we got beat, one-on-one. Screen the roll, Hofer popping, getting wide open looks. And when we went and looked back at the film, we just thought that was the right thing. Coach Bud did a great job. His staff did a great job of, making adjustments. And in the playoffs, you got to make adjustments, and that's one of the big adjustments we made.
Γιάννη, καλησπέρα. Γιάννικος Λούσκας, Nova Sports, Greece. Μαζί μου από την Ελλάδα ήρθαν 20 μαθητές σε μια ενέργεια που εσύ στηρίζει για την ανακύκλωση, ανταποκριτική ανακύκλωση, και φεύγουν με ένα τεράστιο χαμόγελο στις βαλίτσες τους. Πώς νιώθεις εσύ, πώς βλέπεις αυτή την αγάπη που υπάρχει από τους Έλληνες και όχι μόνο?
Ελληνικά ή αγγλικά?
Ελληνικά.
Εντάξει, είναι πάρα πολύ ωραίο το συναίσθημα να έρχεται ο κόσμος στο γήπεδο και να μας στηρίζει. Ειδικά αυτό που έχουμε κάνει την ανακύκλωση και μας έχει βοηθήσει ο ατζέντης μου και πέραμε τα παιδιά, 20 παιδιά που ταξίζουν να είναι εδώ. Είναι ωραίο που κερδίσαμε το μάτς και θα φύγουμε με ένα χαμόγελο. Όπως είπα, θα τους ευχαριστήσω όλους τους Έλληνες που έρχονται εδώ. Είναι τρομερό να έρχομαι στα παιχνίδια και να ακούω Έλληνες να φωνάζουν και να σηκώνουν την ελληνική σημαία και να συνεχίζω να το κάνω αυτό. Γιατί αυτό είναι που με συνεχίζει και μου δίνει δύναμη και συνεχίζω και προχωράω μπροστά και κάνω ό,τι καλύτερο μπορώ.
Chris, can you translate?
I had a pretty good transition, but I stopped paying attention.
Howie Magner with Milwaukee Magazine. Chris, or any of you gentlemen, How does a game like this, especially in light of the Game 1 result, play into the continuing maturation of this team?
It's just one game. I mean, that's the thing we told ourselves after Game 1. They punched in their mouths. They won by 20 plus or whatever. But at the end of the day, we only lost one game. So here it's the same situation. No matter the points, we won one game. So we have to move on to the next one and prepare for that. It's going to be tough to win on the road in the playoffs, but we've been there before with Detroit series, and I think we know what to do. So just got to go in there, give it our all, be sharp, pay attention to the game plan, and try to get a win.
Yeah, it's Chuck Freeman from The Fan. Was there an urgency that you had to come out and win this game? You didn't want to go down 0-2 going to Boston. That there was that extra oomph that your backs were kind of to the wall, even though you were only down 1-0 going in.
You know, of course, there was an urgency, and as Chris said, you know, we lost Game 1. The points don't matter, but at the end of the day, you know, you got to come out and, you know, win Game 2. You know, you get back on track, and that's what we did tonight. That's how we've been inspired all season long. That's what's great about this team, and you know, we got to talk about the fans too. You know, I think the fans did a great job just, you know, supporting us, giving us that extra motivation, and you know, the atmosphere was great. But at the end of the day, you know, we got to still stay humble. We know we got Game 3 on the road now. You know, every game is going to get tougher and tougher and tougher, and we got to keep playing good basketball and trust one another, and hopefully we can get Game 3.
Giannis way in the back here, Stephen Watson with WISN TV. Giannis, I'm curious what Thanasis had to say to you after that game.
Thanasis? I haven't talked with Thanasis yet, but he probably I played a little bit of defense tonight, so he'd be probably proud. How you like?
Yeah, it's another one. I was told as a team you guys went to go see Avengers last week, and I'm curious what you thought of it, and also just what that's like for you, just all the different things you have to deal with to be able to kind of take a night and hang out with the guys away from the floor like that.
It was great. You know, most of the guys from the team came out. The movie was a really nice movie. I was waiting for that movie probably for a year and a half now. It was everything that I expected, and I didn't know it was 3 hours long. We were like 3 hours, and I had to use the restroom, but I never left. It was a nice movie.
John Corrales, MassLive.com. You guys made your adjustments, feel good, you got a big win, and now you have the possibility of getting Malcolm Brogdon back going into Boston in one of those two games. What does that do for your confidence, knowing that you've had this kind of game and you might get a key player back at some point, maybe in Boston?
I mean, we all know what Malcolm can do. He's a huge part of our whole season. He went down late, but just what he brings to the table, his poise, his toughness, his ability to knock down tough shots, big shots late in games, to make plays for others, and just another guy out there that knows how to play. High IQ guy that can play both sides of the ball, on and off the ball. So to get him back is going to be huge for us. So hopefully he comes back, he's ready, he's in shape, and he can help us win some ball games.
A couple more. Giannis, you guys really haven't switched a lot this season, and tonight you just keep switching action over and over again. How does that involve you a little bit more? How does that change things for you defensively?
You know, obviously, we've been playing, we've been dropping a lot, making the other team shoot a lot of, you know, tough too. And so, you know, when you switch, you know, you got to take the individual pride. You know, you got to guard your player and try to keep him in front. And I think that helped us. I think Game 1, we were able to get a lot of open looks. But now, you know, by switching, you make them play one-on-one. And I think I can move my feet, Nico can move his feet, Archie can move his feet, Brook can move his feet. So I think that's going to help the team, you know, in the long run. So we work today. Hopefully we can, you know, go back, watch tape. Coach Bart can tell us, you know, what the game plan for Game 3 is. But for sure we're going to use this a little bit more, you know, moving forward in the series.
Got two more. We got Paul and then Ash. Paul Flannery, SB Nation. Eric, with Kyrie, you can try to force him to take bad shots, but he makes a lot of bad shots, tough shots, I should say. What was your strategy on him? I know you picked up full court a little bit more. What was your strategy on him just to try to make it hard on him?
Like you said, try to make it tough, man. He's a great, phenomenal one-on-one player. All I could do is try to, take him out his weaknesses, run him off the three-point line, and trust my teammates gonna be behind me. So they do a great job all season long, Brooke, Giannis, of having my back if I get beat, and we just make it tough on him.
Chris, Steve Ashburn with NBA.com. Both coaches made it sound as if your team was in control, even in the first half, though it really revealed itself in the second half. Did you guys feel that way as well, or was there some sense of maybe it could be frustrating if you're playing well but you're not getting the results quite the way they showed later?
I think we felt we put ourselves in a better position to win in that first half, and then coming out the third quarter. We were down 2, maybe game 1, and we knew we just weren't putting in the right effort when we were doing the right things out there. But this game, I will say, we were a little more confident going to halftime. We knew what we needed to do. The third quarter, we knew that's where the game really slipped away from us in game 1, so we wanted to come out as strong as we could and try to play the same way we did in that first half.